I feel so cringe making this video, but I'm not going to rob God of his glory. I just want to give you guys a testimony. So, I've been studying part time online for the past few years, and for the longest time, I've owed school fees. It was a thing. I knew even when I was registering all my outstanding modules, I would click the register and pay later option because I was just like, okay, God will do it, God will do it. But for years, the money was just not coming together. It was not coming together. And I'm this close to graduating, like this close. But I was not even going to I was not going to graduate if I didn't pay the money. So I kept on praying, I kept on fasting. I was like, God, like, when are you doing it? I feel so stupid, guys. I'm sorry. I was like, okay, God, you said you're going to do it. When? Like, when? Because they're making me repeat certain modules because I didn't pay school fees. They're holding my transcript, so I don't even know which module is outstanding, which module is paid up. So, fine, I kept on. God was telling me, hello, keep going, okay? This is a journey, keep going. It's hard, but keep going. I kept on going. I wrote my exams. And then this year, again, beginning of the year, I fasted. And I was like, okay, God, I'm going to trust you and I'm going to do it again, okay? Because that's what he kept on telling me. Do it again. Do it again. Don't think about the disappointment of the past. Just do it again. I was just like, I look stupid to people, but okay. I'll continue doing it because I put God first in my life. When I tell you that I've been forced to let go of certain things, certain habits. I've broken off relationships, friendships because they were not aligning with what God had for me. I've sacrificed a lot. And it really didn't feel like much of a sacrifice, honestly, because Jesus has sacrificed his life for us. So it's just like, okay, God, I will do it. So I kept on going. Yeah, January I fasted. I declared victory. I prayed so much for my life, over my business, over everything. Over everything. Then I was like, God is gonna do it. I had crazy faith. Crazy faith. I was like, it's going to happen. People like they were like, no, just stop. Cause I'm studying at a private institution, by the way. They were like, no, just leave it, so you can get government funding. When you study with a public institution, I was like, no, I'm, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. My mom has already paid so much school fees. I was like, let me just see this through, right? Chapo. This year I I registered for the one module I was supposed to, like one module. Chapo, I did that module, but in my head I was like, God, okay, you know what happened? This one module I failed because I couldn't write an exam. Do you know why I couldn't write the exam? Because my school fees were outstanding. I couldn't write it, mind you. I was passing with 100%, like passed with distinction. Passed with distinction. That's how my transcript is. But for that one module, I was like, God, I cried so much. I was like, God, I was not allowed to write an exam because my school fees is not paid up. I was like, why is this happening? Yeah. I was like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? But I kept on going. It's May now. Like, it's May, right? It's May. And The Lord just did it. The Lord just did it. And a couple of weeks back, I lost a source of income. I'm self-employed, by the way. I lost the source of income. It was so heartbreaking for me because I had to cut ties with a supplier of mine whom I've been working with since 2023 because things were not aligning anymore. They were not providing what they promised. And I was just like, okay, I cannot deal with this anymore because my clients are getting bad quality things. And I'd rather not sell anything than to let people pay so much money for things that are not even living up to the hype. So I was like, I'm gonna leave it. I remember I wrote in my journal on the 29th of April. I was like, God, because everything was happening like mid-April or the beginning of April. And I just lost so much faith in that business. I was just like, I'm gonna stop. I was not advertising anymore. I was not speaking about it anymore. And on the 29th of April, I was like, God, you know I have bills to pay. I have my journal, it's in my room. I was like, God, you know I have bills to pay and I'm not even gonna have enough to pay those bills. So what are you saying? I was I asked God like that. I was like, what are you saying? You said you'd never leave me nor forsake me. You said I am the head, I'm not the tail. You said I will lend to many nations, I will not borrow from any. But what is this? It was so frustrating. It was so frustrating because I've been on this journey with God for a long time. I've been in the fire for a very long time. So my faith had reduced to the size of a mustard seed. You see, last month, it was the size of the mustard seed. But fortunately for me, that's all he needs. That's all he needs. So 29th of April, I wish I could bring my journal. I was like, God, I just lost a source of income, but you've given me another opportunity. But I have started. I'm not getting enough sales. Please bless this one. I'm giving you this business. Bless this one so I'll be able to get everything that I need. When I tell you that the following day, bruh, my TikTok just blew up. Like, boom. After I prayed, I even went on a 7 days fast. Mind you, I'm on a weight gain journey. And when you're fasting, your body goes into shock. And I lost a few kgs, Nyana, because of the fast. I think so, yeah. So I was like, God, here's my body. It's a living sacrifice. I need you to do these things for me. Okay? You need to do this for me. So if I'm running out of time, 8 minutes. So the following day, my TikTok blew up. Mind you, he gave me a dream like months back. He was like, he showed in the dream, I could see tens and thousands of views on my page. And it's so cringe. Like me launching my business here was so cringe because I was showing you guys the worst version of myself. I was showing you guys my before. And yeah, it was cringe. But then the following day, my page blew up, and in just a week I managed to pay my school fees that was overdue for years. Listen to that. I managed to pay school fees that was overdue for years in a week. In a week, when God says a day is like 1,000 years to him and 1,000 years is like a year to him or a day to him. Listen, God is not constrained to time. If he said he will do it, he will do it. And he will do it like that. Like that. So I just want to encourage somebody, keep on going. Because God is not a man that he should lie. If he said he's going to do it, just know he will. Okay? He will do it. This was so cringe. But all the glory goes to God. Thank you so much for everybody who's supporting my business. I thank the Lord for each and every one of you. And because of that, I've managed to pay my school fees. I'm graduating, yo. Thank you, Jesus. Yo, this was so cringe. I'm crying.